I learned a new trick. You wanna see it? I can do a backflip now. Watch this. I'm so good at that. A round of applause for me in the comments. Anyways, guess what we're making today? I'm in my leisure suit, which means we're making a garbage plate. If you are unfamiliar, that means that I have been watching Jenna Marbles lately, as I always do. She has a video called My Boyfriend Makes My Favorite Meal. Basically, it is where she is wearing a leisure suit. This thing comes down to my ankles. In the leisure suit, you can do nothing. That's the rules of a leisure suit. But I don't have a boyfriend. I am my own boyfriend, and I have been and I'm having to, defy the rules of the leisure suit and make my own garbage plate today. We're gonna start with the pasta salad, or the macaroni salad. I think that's what they call it in New York. We call it pasta salad in the South. By the way, I'm Lauren. This is Corpse Free Kitchen, and I know I haven't posted in a while. I was going to be sorry about it, but I'll get to that later. On this video, which I'll link it in the description, of course, on this video, she posted the recipes that she used if she copied a recipe. So I'll link those below, and I'm making a smaller version of it. So I'm just gonna kind of wing it and eyeball it. I didn't use protein pasta or anything just because I wanted more, and I was gonna put it with things that have a lot of protein anyways, so I just didn't bother. Starting with this and some mayo. What's the ratio on here? I don't know. We'll just wing it, and then I'll add more if I need to. Mayo. Can you see in here? Very monotone, or monotone's not the right word. Monochrome. It says a little bit of pickle juice. Actually, it says 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon. That is so specific. Oh, my hair is tickling me. I thought it was my microphone. I was like, what's it doing up there? We'll see. I can always add more. Can't take some away. Veggies, celery, and red bell pepper chopped in my influencer bowls. I won't link them in the description because they were an Etsy find, because I think they're vintage. Well, I don't know. Maybe I can find some, but if I forget, you'll be fine. It says chopped sweet pickles, but I have sweet relish on hand, so I'm just gonna use that. Sorry, not sorry. I'm so excited to eat this, man. I'm so excited to eat this. 1.5 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. She said, oh my God, it's exploding. Oh my God, having problems. She said the best one to use is Grey Poupon, but I already have this on hand and I don't really like Dijon mustard all that much, or any kind of mustard for that matter. So I'm using what I have on hand. That burned going down. I handle shots better than that, and I don't do shots because I don't handle them well. It says a little bit of sugar, so I'm just gonna do like a little dash of sugar. I like how I'm doing an actual tutorial for once. Oh no, that's salt. No, just kidding. Oh yeah, this recipe is a veganized version of the recipe from foodiecrush.com. Some celery, and I'm not gonna use this entire red bell pepper, maybe about half. That's not half, that's probably a third. And some red onion. It calls for a whole red onion for this entire recipe. That is a lot, and that taste, I was thinking of every other sensory thing except for that one, and some salt. And then I'm gonna mix. Let me pull this up. Okay, it's just gonna be me breathing, so I'm gonna fast forward through this part unless there's something exciting that pops up. Oh yeah, there is something exciting to pop up. I have exciting news to tell you all. If you've been here for a little while, you will know that in the past, I was a therapist or mental health counselor or whatever you wanna call it. I was that for a little while, and I got out of it, mostly personal reasons, but also other reasons that's not the internet's business. But fun fact, I've decided to get back into it because I tried this social media thing full time. This is very like full transparency kind of thing, conversation we're having here. I tried to do this whole social media thing last year, trying to do it full time, and then I realized that it wasn't for me. And it's not the content creation part that's not for me. That's my favorite part. It's the having to be salesy with this kind of stuff that I love so much. It's having to be salesy with it in order to make money, and that I don't like because I don't necessarily agree with it. I don't enjoy trying to talk people into buying something that I wouldn't buy myself. That's just not true to who I am, so I decided against it, if you were wondering. I guess this is mixed now. Let me try it. It needs more mayo. Then it needs a little more relish. Frick it, I'm gonna do a little more Dijon mustard too. Getting ballsy. I started replaying The Last of Us Part 2, and I just played the really, really sad part towards the beginning that I'm not going to spoil because the show's about to come back on, and I really... Hello, my brain just stopped because I turned turned around. The show's about to come back out, so I really wanted to replay it so I could be, well, I didn't finish it the first time I played it. I got to, I think he was called like the Rat King or something. I could be remembering that all wrong, but I got to this like boss and I couldn't beat it. So I put the game down for a couple of weeks and I was like, I'll come back to it. And then it's been like 2 years. So I guess that's not happening. I forgot how hard these games are. The Last of Us, that is not an easy game to play. Which granted, a lot of like post-apocalyptic survival games, none of them are all that easy, but this one is difficult. Like it'll give you a challenge. It's not impossible, but it sure is challenging. You know what I mean? It's also a little watery. I guess I probably didn't get enough of the water off of the pasta, but I tried, gosh darn it, I tried hard. Let me do another little bite. Added pickle juice and salt. I eyeballed it, but I skipped it because I was crunching celery in the mic and I didn't want to have to worry about editing that out. You want to know something crazy? We had, oh, hang on, hold that thought. Full disclosure, I don't know what this is supposed to taste like, but I think this is good. Honestly, I think it would do well with a little acid. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit of lemon juice, just enough that it kind of adds a little zzz. You know what I mean? If you have not seen this video from Jenna Marbles, go watch it. It's one of my favorites of hers. She's just so stinking funny. There's one edit, I almost said cutscene. You can tell I've been playing video games again. There's this one part in it where they were talking about the fryer. And they were talking about a fried pickle video, and she does a jump cut to a scene from the video where he puts the fried pickles down in the fryer, and there's too much oil in it, and then it starts bubbling out and over, and she goes, "Julien!" and he like tries to pick it out. It's so funny. Oh, I miss her. I miss her being on the internet. Now what? I don't remember what order she did everything, but I bet I've written it down because I've been trying to do this video for 2 weeks and I keep getting distracted and or busy because I'm getting back into counseling. So hopefully nobody from my current job sees this, but also nobody from my current job knows me. I'm paying attention. I'm just looking for the recipe or for like what I need to do next, by the way. I hate it when people look at their phones when I'm talking to them. So I'm getting back into counseling, right? Exciting thing about that is that I can start doing it whenever I find a job. Pretty friggin' cool. Macaroni salad first, put in fridge, make meat sauce. Okay, open the leek. Oh, this needs an onion. Do I have one? Oh, I have shallots. I always have onions. Why do I not have any onions? That's crazy. Well, that's disappointing. I really thought I had onions. I mean, I have a red onion, but that's not the same. My friend Katie showed me that and now I can't stop doing it. I mean, I can stop. I don't do it that often, but who cares? Anyways, okay, so we've got things. I don't think this is gonna take very long because I'm not using any kind of ground beef, obviously. By the way, if you're new here, this is all vegan. I don't know if I mentioned that, or I don't know if you could tell by the name of the channel, literally called Corpse Free Kitchen, but that's what that means. Yes, I'd like to make a call. I'd like to make a phone call to my brain and ask what the I was just thinking about because I forgot. I'm hungry. Oh, I guess it's a good thing I'm making a video where I'm about to eat something. Pink pony club. You know something crazy? So there's this guy that I worked with last year. He might actually see this. If you do, he was like heavily flirting with me at work. And then I was like, hey, in the off season, don't forget to text me. And then he never did. Never texted me. He just led me on and flirted with me a bunch at work. But anyways, this is the ground beef meat sauce, hot sauce stuff. I feel so bad that I forgot the onion. I'm not gonna do it justice. I'm so hungry. Oh my God, my pantry is so full. Good problem to have, but a problem nonetheless. God, what have you done? You know what I love doing? Screaming. Not like sing screaming, but like actually screaming, you know? Just doing the, I wouldn't do that to you. I could never. I would never hurt y'all's ears like that. I respect you too much. Speaking of respecting you, I was thinking about something earlier and I want to talk to y'all about it. So actually let me use my noggin for just a second and I'll be right back. Oh, you know what I can do? I can bring my phone with me. This might be the new thing that I start cooking in because watch what I can do. Look. I do believe that we will win. I do believe that we will win. Y'all ever play softball as a kid? I did. You know why? Because I was too short for basketball. Y'all don't know me in real life. That's not as funny as it was if you did know me in real life. I'm 5'1". Anyways, it was probably obvious by the way that I'm wearing a blanket hoodie and it's literally nearly dragging the ground. If I didn't have these sandals on, it might be dragging the ground. And I have sandals on because they're really squishy on my feet and I can't use the little grippy mats that are on the ground. I can't, hang on again. I can't use those because my cats shred them because they think it's something for them to scratch their little phalanges on. So they just shred it. I'm like, no, don't shred it. Wait, how much am I supposed to use? Perhaps I should start there. 1 pound of triple ground beef. I gotta think back to my non-vegan days and try to remember how much a pound actually makes. Maybe a little more than that. Because this is 13.7 ounces, but I don't think it's measured the same way. Pink pony clear. Also, in her video, they like chopped and made potatoes themselves, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel like it. So I have these. I like preemptively planned not to do that, so I literally have these. Because if I do that, sure, it would be, you know, cool in the video to have me doing all of those things. But realistically, I'm standing here in my kitchen by myself talking to nothing. Listen how quiet it is in here. Cue dog barking. Yeah, I'm sitting here listening to nothing. And I have to fill that. I think there's a ghost in here. I've been thinking that lately because I've been seeing some stuff out of the corner of my eye and I don't have schizophrenia. Okay, so I added some onion powder because I didn't have the real thing. Guys, I'm so thrilled to be getting back into counseling. Oh yeah, I just remembered that I didn't say this earlier and I meant to. We had tornadoes the other day. Well, actually we've had them a few times this year so far. Specifically, we had them the other day and they were predicted to be very, very bad. Luckily, I don't think they were all that bad. At least not in my area, fortunately. But it did rain really, 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 really hard. I should have cooked that garlic first and I didn't think about it. Gosh darn it. Anyways, storms. It flash flooded so bad in here the other day. Not in here, but you know, out there onto here. I have a new leak. So I have a man coming to inspect it at 6 in the morning. Not 6, 8:30. Don't know why I said 6. Ignore that. Hurry up. Getting antsy standing here. Okay, actually this is probably fine to start adding stuff. So I'm gonna go down the list of the ingredients to add. So first, my eyes burn. Tomato paste. Oh, my poor dog yesterday, she had to go get all of her vaccines and stuff. It made her legs sore, poor girly pop. And she limped all day yesterday. Brown sugar. I don't know if this brand is vegan friendly. If it is not, please don't come for me in the comments. That was about to, whoa, Lauren, chill. That was way more than half of a tablespoon. Oh no, I don't want to get brown sugar on my leisure suit. I'll attract ants and then they'll eat my butt. I saw this, what the hell is it called? Bumper sticker online. And it said, Mothman ate my entire ass at a Denny's. It's so funny. 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne. I had this friend in high school named Cheyenne. Hope she's doing okay. I think she still lives around here. Chili. Puppy power. Teaspoon. I say that to my dog all the time. Do y'all remember like on the Scooby-Doo movie, the live action one? With a really cool skull disco ball. 1.5 teaspoons of paprika. I should be measuring, but I am not. I was actually gonna follow a recipe this time. Like legit, actually, but changed my mind, I guess. 1/2 teaspoon of allspice. Allstate. Oh my God. 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And maybe a little much. 1/2 teaspoon of powdered clove. Minced onions for good measure because, ooh, that clove and cinnamon. It smells like Christmas in here. Man, this place, the brewery that I used to work at, they had this beer while I was working there that was, first of all, so delicious. It was like a Christmassy beer, so it was like clove, coffee, and chocolate. It was Oh, it wasn't a porter, it was a spice beer. Thing was like 10%, man, but it was so good. I don't think this is liquidy enough. I also think I might have gotten too much clove in it. I don't think I put any salt in here. Let me grab a little tiny bite. Turn the heat down. It sounds like it's getting a little crazy in there. I'm gonna put my taters in the air fryer. Hold that thought. Actually, let me see how long it takes. Oh, cool. Doesn't say. Let me just try this first. I went a little heavy on the clove, but I think some chili powder, and I think I'm gonna do the rest of this tomato sauce. Tomato sauce. I'm a snake. Are y'all at the same age as me, where that was a thing when we were younger? I did that in my head before I did that in real life. Did you see that? That's weird. Why did my brain do that? I don't know what else to talk about. It's been a while. Oh, I guess I can talk about the whole social media thing. So here's the dealio, squirrel. I was feeling really guilty about not posting for a little while, right? I was talking to my therapist one time. I'm a former people pleaser. If you've been here a minute, you probably know that because I've mentioned it a lot of times because it's just part of my story. And by saying I'm a former people pleaser, it reinforces the fact that I am no longer a people pleaser. That being said, I was feeling guilty because I hadn't posted in a while. I think it's been about a month from the time of me filming this. I hope I'm gonna get this up within the next week. I'm gonna try my hardest, but you know, stuff happens sometimes. I was feeling a bit guilty because I hadn't posted anything. Then I got to thinking about it. Feeling guilty implies that you did something wrong. That's something my therapist told me. And I'm like, it does, doesn't it? So when I was feeling guilty about not posting, I was like, okay, what did I do wrong? Realistically, I didn't do shit wrong. Not posting is not something wrong of me to do. Not posting just simply means that this part of my life, like this project, like doing a video, editing it, uploading it, grocery shopping for it, prepping for it, all the things all together takes between 10 and 20 hours every video. Like it's not just something I can just film, I send somebody to edit and then it's done. Like I do everything myself for these videos, and I do the thumbnail, which usually takes about 30 minutes to an hour depending on the thumbnail, like all the things. Hang on. Perfect. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I think that's perfect. Yeah, so I got to thinking about it and I was journaling on it this morning. For the fourth time, doing these videos is a significant portion of my life. And let's be honest here, it's about 30 minutes of your life. In the grand scheme of things, it's like, with the amount of content I have on my channel, it's like 4, maybe 5 hours. Right. When I was thinking about it, I was like, that is a very significant portion of my life. Last year when I was trying to do YouTube full time, like, I'm gonna be real with you, I was miserable because my entire life was wrapped up in doing this. And as much as I love doing these videos, you kind of need other parts to life. You know what I'm saying? I'm in so much of a better place now than I was last year whenever I was doing this all the time, because I don't think you understand how excited I am to eat this. So yeah, long story short, this is a lot less of your life than it is mine. And while this is something I love doing, I want to keep it that way. And when I'm forcing myself to make videos just for other people, they're not as good as when I am feeling inspired and I really want to do something, you know, understandably. What am I on about? Have I taken a breath this entire thing? As Dr. Phil says, do you breathe through your ears? Y'all are sleeping on Dr. Phil. I'm just kidding. I'm a therapist now. I can't say stuff like that. But I don't watch it for the advice. I don't watch it because I think he is inspiring or I support his work. I just think it's entertaining. I use it, I've gotten meat sauce all over this damn thing. I kind of watch stuff and I'm like, okay, how would I handle this situation? So I kind of use it like case research, you know what I mean? And like to challenge myself, and like if I heard this person say this, I listen to it to listen for other things and to just really think about it. Smells like a burger. So I'm using a frozen Beyond patty that's just been thawing in the fridge since I decided to do this video. I started filming this video the other day and then it was getting dark and I was freaking out. And then my friend texted me and was like, hey, do you want to go out? And I said, yes. Oh, another life update. I got married. Just kidding. Wait, I also need this. Wait, do I have another one that's bigger? Am I ever gonna stop talking? I'm ready to eat this so I can just shut my gob. Goodness gracious. Just yap. Never freaking stops. I have a Beyond cookout patty and I am using a bamboo/wooden spoon that came in a set that somebody got for me. Thank you very much. Didn't really sit down right. Oh, I was like, oh no, I can't put raw meat on the counter. It's not raw meat. Let me get my cheese out. Pretty sure they used pepper jack cheese on the video, but I don't want to drive all the way, or I didn't want to drive all the way to Whole Foods for pepper jack cheese. So I just got this Violife because it's on sale. I was gonna get chow, but didn't have it. I'm gonna roll this into a ball like Julien did. Y'all know I hate doing stuff with my hands. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Don't laugh. I'm gonna roll them both up so I can throw them on there at the same time. That's a better idea. Okay. Ew. There's so much oil in these that my hands feel oily. Ew, the beef tallow. They didn't have to replicate that part. You wanna know something that's been on my mind lately? I am 100% judging people that use beef tallow as skincare. Why would you wanna smell like a McDonald's all the time? That's friggin' weird. And also just using beef fat for skincare, that's gross and weird. Like, ew, dude. Ew. Get down there. Oh, I forgot to turn it back on. The oil was supposed to be getting hot and I forgot to turn it back on. Got it smashed down as low as I can so it's real thin. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna, why am I still whispering? I'm gonna clean up a little bit. I'm gonna let these cook and I'll be back. Oh yeah, I need to season them. Salt. Oh, I don't even like black pepper that much. Okay. All right, homies, we're getting there. I don't know if you can see it, but inside the skillet looks so gross. First of all, it smells like meat in here, which I don't love, but it is it is a thing. Put our cheeses on there. Jenna Marbles puts mustard. I bought yellow mustard just for this and ketchup all over hers. Ooh, that looks good. It looks like it's thickened up a little bit. Asthma. Wouldn't it be awful if I inhaled that and then it went down my windpipe and then I choked and died? I would want somebody to edit this and still upload it and then just and then hang on, let me finish chewing because this is funny. If that were to happen, I would want, once I go and inhale it, I would want that to be like the moment that the cameras, the film stops and then it just does the GTA wasted thing, the ding. So it's like, you know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I think a lot of you play video games. The wasted thing from GTA 5. Or Grand Theft Auto in general. Wow, that's hilarious. When I die, I want that to be played. After like all the speeches are done at my funeral and stuff, I want there to be a slideshow of like pictures of me and videos and stuff like that. And then that's it at the, hello? Oh, I need to cook those a lot longer. And then like the wasted thing is at the end. If I die while my parents are still alive, which I hope not, because that would absolutely crush and devastate them, I'm putting them in charge of this. Do the GTA wasted thing, just ask Callie's Kevin, and he'll be able to help you with that. What am I saying? Sometimes I yap on here. Well, every time I'm on here, I yap on here. I'm in my kitchen talking to myself and a camera, and technically to all of you fine, lovely people, all the beautiful people of the internet. God, what have I done? Why am I doing this? I'm holding on to my seat belts, but I'm not actually holding on to anything. Like I'm on a roller coaster. God, I want to go on a roller coaster so bad. I don't remember exactly how she starts, but I am going to start with the macaroni salad, as they say. These aren't mini potatoes compared, and also shouldn't have used these potatoes. They are miniature, like they are literally so small. Wasn't quite what I was thinking I was getting myself into. Okay, and then we've got meat sauce. Not how that was supposed to go. A little more. Bloop. Smash burger patties. This looks so small on this plate. Wow, Lauren, rookie mistake. Okay, we got my smash burgers that have crisped to the thing. I'm proud of myself on these little smash. Okay, proud of myself on these smash burgers actually. Okay, we got ketchup. I wish you could have heard that sound. She says do a lot, and I'm a big fan of ketchup, so I did a lot. And I'm not as big of a fan of mustard, but I trust Jenna Marbles with my life. So I'm gonna... It farted. Okay, maybe a little more. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. I know that is gonna be enough. That mustard looks like a peen. Oh my goodness, what have I done? She says, put everything in homogeneous bites. Look at me putting mustard on stuff. Only for Jenna. Literally only for Jenna Marbles would I put mustard on something because she told me to. I think I've got a little bit of everything in this bite. 1, 2, I don't know. I tried to think of like a funny shot thing and it didn't come to me. Anyways. There's so much happening. I need another investigation. I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. Actually, I am excited to sit down and eat this. I started watching Adolescence on, I almost said Facebook, on Netflix the other day, and I feel bad. I keep turning it on late at night and I keep falling asleep every time I turn it on. Like, I turn it on immediately. I'm gonna go watch it while I'm not about to fall asleep. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This was actually really delicious, and it was not as much prep as you would think because I didn't do everything from scratch. That's probably why. And I didn't do it all today. I prepped ahead of time. So forget everything I just said. This was really good, and it wasn't the simplest thing to do, but it was still really good. If you wanna experiment, you should. Hate that rhymed, but anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Go take a lizard bath. It's getting, although every time I film, it's overcast. What is that about? It's not sunny here today, so I won't be taking a lizard bath, but it's getting almost lizard bath season. So y'all go do it because it's good for you and it'll make you feel better about your life. Even if you feel fine about your life, a lizard bath will make you feel even better. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Go take a lizard bath and I will see you next time. Anyways, thanks, bye.